The favourite for the Cup remains High Fuji at $5.80, but it's a very open official start time as it turns out. High Fuji, number 6, Jim Cassidy on board for Gary Portelli. They make a good team. Jim's kicked home plenty of winners for Gary, including this one last time out. They combined to win the Tats Plate at Randwick over 2,400 metres. He's a young stayer, but showing a bit of promise, High Fuji. We'll take a quick break, and we're straight back with the Newcastle Cup.
I don't mind where you go, do you mind where I go? I don't care.
Newcastle today, we saw Gay in the winners' enclosure earlier on when she went out to lead L'Espalia back in, won an earlier race. Rock Singer's Gay's horse in the Cup. It ran a big race in the Wyong Cup last time out. Ran second behind Daniels the Man. It's been working up to a win as Gay gradually steps him up in distance. There's Rock Singer, and on board today is Dan Beasley. They're at the start. They're at the Cup start. They'll be moving in shortly. $435,000 in the win pool in New South Wales. Probably hit $500,000 for sure by the time we get to post time. Ipswich in 7, so Ipswich punters, just be aware that that one might sneak up on us pretty quickly. Argentery's the favourite, $1.80. Tarata Bay's firmed up a bit since we last looked. Then Mrs Cromwell and Craigley Dancer, number 5. It's Ipswich coming up in 7. But if the Cup runs a couple of minutes late, and then it's 2,300, it'll take us pretty close to post time. Now here's the latest betting with that pool climbing up all the time. Daniels the Man. Comforts has tightened up a bit. That's one that Gary Harley gave a very good mention to in his late mail. It is tightening into $9.20. Daneborough easing just a bit to $9.10. High Fuji's very solid $6. It remains the favourite. And a bit of money for My Tally, number 8, trimming up to $9.20. And of the rest, Outlaws and Rock Singer. The money's coming for it now, Rock Singer, into $7.20. They're about to call them in for the Newcastle Cup. Just before we hand you over to Ian, that's it for my contribution this afternoon. Fred Hastings will be joining you after the Newcastle Cup with our Thursday night of greyhound and harness racing and the gallops continuing on. Hope you can join us tomorrow. But right now, let's head to Newcastle for the running of the Cup. Here's Ian.
Yeah, very open Cup it is, Matt. And at the moment, the favourite is High Fuji on the totem NSW, $6. So $6 High Fuji, and let's look from the top. Daniels the Man, $8.60, $9.20 Comforts, $9.20 for Daneborough, the favourite High Fuji, $6, $9.10 for My Tally, $8.50 Outlaws, $7.10 for Rock Singer. Ledger Domain is $11.70, so a very, very open race. Darren Beedman won his 5th event of the day when All Gonna Do It, trained by Kevin Moses, took out the Hahn Premium Spring Stakes in class and track record time, 1:34.83, scoring a comprehensive length win over Niello, and third was Dan Bird. Now, let's have a look up here at the starting point. Now, the field are loading for the Cup. Daniels the Man, Time Signal, Outlaws and Pristine Partners in My Tally, Bondi Iceberg, Navy Blue, Ledger Domain are right. Up to the gates comes Daneborough. So the bulk of horses are in the gates for the Tui's new Newcastle Gold Cup, 2,300 metres. Now, we've got Feed the Meter. Rock Singer are out of the line. My Tally behaves well. Our Kaz to come up too. So it looks like 3 away. Now Feed the Meter is in. And the tendon goes down to take hold of Rock Singer and bring Rock Singer forward. Now Kaz is settled. Daniel is the Man, the inside runner. Feed the Meter the outside, and slowly but surely Rock Singer comes up into his position. He's there. Red lights are on, set for the 2003 Tui's new Newcastle Gold Cup. Oh, Rock Singer on the hind legs. Steadies. They're off. Daniels, the man from the inside, smarter start. Outlaws jump nicely. My Tally looming up and will go to the lead. And Comfort's coming forward with Feed the Meter. Ledger Domain is not far away. Down to the judge on the first occasion. My Tally narrowly from Feed the Meter. Comfort's third, Ledger Domain fourth, Danebra fifth on the outside. Then Daniels, the man. Outlaws, it's outer. Alcaz on the outside of Pristine Partners. Then Roxinger, High Fuji, Navy Blue, Bondi Iceberg, and Absolute as Time Signal. The local hope, My Tally, is the leader out of the straight by about a length on Feed the Meter. Ledger Domain over on the inside, third, Comfort's fourth, and 2 lengths to Danebra, followed by Daniels, the man, a length and a half to Outlaws. Then Pristine Partners 2 to Alcaz, a length to Roxinger, followed closely by Navy Blue, High Fuji, then Bondi Iceberg, and Time Signal Absolute. Down the back they travel in the Tui's new Newcastle Gold Cup, 1300 to go. My Tally in front, 3/4 Feed the Meter. Ledger Domain on the inside of Comforts. Then Daniels, the man, travelling fifth on the inside of Danebra. 2 lengths to Outlaws. Pristine Partners on its inside. 3 further back is Roxinger. Alcaz, then Navy Blue, High Fuji, Bondi Iceberg, and Time Signal. Still no variation as they wend their way past the 1,000 marker. And My Tally loping along in the lead. 3/4 to a length on Feed the Meter. Ledger Domain is third, followed by Comforts, Daniels, the man, and then Danebra. A length and a half further back in the field is Outlaws, and 2 lengths to Roxinger. Alcaz, another couple of lengths, High Fuji, then Navy Blue, 2.5 to Time Signal, and bringing up the rear is Bondi Iceberg, 650 to go. And My Tally's been the leader from the start. 3/4 of a length he's break on Feed the Meter. 2 lengths further back is Ledger Domain, followed by Comforts and Daniels, the man. Danebra to the outside, and Outlaws getting onto the back of Danebra. They straighten up, and My Tally in front. On the outside, Comforts coming at him. Feed the Meter's dropped off. Ledger Domain held up for a run along the rails, and then Danebra followed by Outlaws, but Comforts races clear. 120 to go. It's Comforts about 3/4. My Tally, Danebra, and Outlaws. Comforts in front, 50 to go. He's holding them at bay, and Comforts wins the cup from My Tally. Or on the outside, Danebra, and then came Outlaws, followed by Roxinger, Navy Blue, Ledger Domain. A break then to Feed the Meter, followed by Daniels, the man, Pristine Partners, Alcaz, and then High Fuji, Time Signal, and last was Bondi Iceberg. Number 2 has won the cup for 2003, Comforts, ridden by Corey Brown. Number 2, Comforts, Corey Brown has taken it out. You'll find that second will go to My Tally, number 8, ridden by Larry Cassidy. Number 4 will be third, Danebra, ridden by Chris Muntz. Yes, there they go, 284. Number 2, Comforts by Night Shift from Cushy, trained by Johnny Hawkes for the Woodland Stud Syndicate, and Corey Brown. Well, he rode 3 yesterday, and Darren has ridden 5 today. Corey, not to be denied, has taken out the cup on Comfort. So it is the Beedman Brown Newcastle Gold Cup Carnival for 2003.
Yeah, nice ride there by Corey Brown, and that horse a little bit unlucky at Wyong, and has toned with a nice win in the big one today at Newcastle. Runners are moving into the barrier stalls at Ipswich for the running of their next. Very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome along to the continued coverage of racing right around the land. And Newcastle, of course, the cup just run, and Comfort's Corey Brown, $9 and $3.10, beating My Tally and Danebra. A healthy trifecta there of $880 on the big one today. 2:21.58 the race time. Slowly but surely getting set at Ipswich.